Welcome back. I'm Vicky and this is Era Miniatures. Since it's Mother's Day weekend, I decided I'm going to spend a little bit of time working on my newest project, which is the Victoria's Farmhouse dollhouse from Real Good Toys. I'm not quite finished with the outside of it yet, but I have some really good ideas for the porch and I would like to work on those today. So grab your coffee and come with me. Okay, so this is my as yet unfinished Victoria's farmhouse. As you can see, some of it is stained on the shingles, some of it is not. If you can see the garage right over here, the shingles are not on that garage yet because they didn't come with it and I just got them in the mail about a week ago. I have done a lot of the painting and staining, but there is a ton of little areas that need touched up. Some of the stain got splattered on there. And one thing that I'm trying to work on is the sides of the shingles. They all got paint on them before they got stained. So if anybody has any ideas of how to get that paint off of there so I can restain them and make them look better, please let me know because I've tried several methods and nothing seems to be working. So my idea for the porch, I got this little contraption, little battery pack, and these lights from Evans Design. I believe that's what it's called, Evan Designs, I'm sorry. And what I want to do is wire these lights up into the top of the porch and then do a wooden slat design with some coffee stirrer sticks. And then I will paint or stain that. I'm not really sure which. And that is what I'm going to be working on today. Okay, now that we've got the house turned on its side, you can see a little bit of the areas that I need to fix, which is like in the railings here, underneath this railing. There's lots and lots of touch-ups that I need to do, but I am not going to do that at the moment. We are going to start with the lights. So the first thing I did is I made a line right down the center of the porch and then right down the center of this side. And that's what we're going to line our lights up with. But before I do that, I put a little bit of tape on this line of lights. I am going to put some glue, some white glue on the back of each one, and I'm going to let it set for just a couple minutes to get it tacky so that they can stick once I put them up there. I remember somebody telling me not to use epoxy glue on these because the lights get too hot and it won't stick. So white glue is just fine for these type of lights. And as the instructions say, if the lights are too bright, once you put them up, you can paint them a little bit with a little bit of enamel or acrylic paint, and that'll dim them down a little bit. So, okay, we're going to just let these set for a few minutes to get tacky. dry for a couple hours, and I probably will have to adjust them at some point because they did not line up exactly perfect, but I think it'll be close enough. I don't think anybody's going to be inspecting my porch ceiling that closely except for me. We'll have to make a part two as far as putting on the wooden planks. I might be ordering another string of lights as well because this string does not reach all the way to the back like I had hoped, and I do want to hang a little wicker swing at the back, so I would like it to be lit back there as well. So I have a few decisions to make, and hopefully I will see you at the part two. Thanks for watching.